Yeah.
Man,
Oh man.
that was good.
Well,
I needed that.
3 of us are going to hell.
Oh, yeah, we are.
So,
Well, you weren't in there when. Oh no, you were in there when Brent's mom was talking about the retarded kids.
yeah.
Yeah, we're all. It runs in the family.
Yeah.
It's
She used to take care of him.
yeah. She loves them.
She said some cruel shit. though.
Yeah. She,
It was a little overboard.
Man, if I tuned into this podcast, I would just switch.
oh man.
If I was new to this, I'd be like, fuck these guys.
Yeah, that's fine. This isn't for a newbie.
No,
This is a seasoned episode.
Like a guillotine swing. So fucking cold on the rise, feel the dread we bring. Welcome to the chamber. So fucking forth in the shadows, let the bell ring. 3 voices strike like a guillotine swing. So fucking cold on the rise, feel the dread we bring. Welcome to the chamber. Beware the laughter of the kings on the couch, for it is the last sound you may ever hear.
That's why it's warm up.
Yeah, it's warming up.
they
We're not
know-
there.
they-
We're not quite there.
I know what they're doing.
Yeah, probably.
We've got the new riff,
Yeah.
right?
This
From,
is,
from Dave motherfucking Hodges. You know Dave Hodges, yeah?
I do
Yeah.
know Dave.
He's way cooler than his son. I
Have you,
know
have you
that.
met Dave?
Yeah.
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 He looks
He
just like
actually-
Stan Lee if Stan Lee was a
Yeah.
little taller. Yeah.
Yes.
Clink. Ooh. How's he not like that? He doesn't like rye? I can't
That's
remember what the
great.
deal was. It's fantastic.
Got like a coconutty.
Maybe it's too sissy.
It hit the
for him.
nose a little bit. Like
Maybe
it
it's
was
just too
like
hot for him.
it was like.
Well,
in the nose.
I mean, this is a long time ago now, but when I used to still go to Dagny's all the time, and he would always be over there doing crosswords. I'd see him over there like almost every day, and he was doing his crossword, and he was like, "Oh, Dave's here," and he got up and went out to his car, and he came back and gave me like a all but 2 shots full bottle of fucking Johnny Walker Blue.
Oh, damn.
He was like, "Yeah, I bought this and I know you're a big fan of Johnny Walker Blue, and I drank it, and I was like, it's good, but I think Dave would like it a lot better than I would. So here you go."
This shit's fantastic.
Yeah.
He gave us
That's
the other one.
good.
We have another
Yeah.
Dave Hodges bottle that's Hellcat Mary. I think is what it is.
Yeah, we tried that one a long time ago.
Yeah.
I have like
So-
that's weird. I know like some weird
it's
shit. I
right
don't
there.
know. I
It's
know.
right under
yeah.
the monitor. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to know exactly where they were until we rearranged
Well, we
shit.
moved stuff
Yeah.
around. We were moving stuff
But
around.
I used to be able to walk over and be like, bam,
We need to change this too. We need to come in.
showcase some
Yeah.
other
If you're
people.
close and you want to come dust the bottles, like
Yeah.
just you can
Yeah.
do that if you want.
We'll even pay you with
We'll
a shot
pay
of
you
whiskey.
with shekels.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have a shot. No, because then Brian will show up and drink our shit.
With a shot.
It's a long drive.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
long
what-
drive.
I mean, no, don't underestimate him.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Don't give that guy.
Give
don't
him
give
Mouse
him.
a
Don't give
cookie.
him. Yeah, give him a mouse a cookie.
Give a
Give him-
Ross a
I've got long-
Give him a
shot.
mouse a cookie and he'll be sucking your dick. Like it's just crazy.
He's got long legs. He might be able to just take
He
a couple
does.
steps.
Yeah, I don't trust him anymore.
Still got to do that old granddad thing.
Yeah, we got to buy
Yeah,
one.
we gotta.
I
What,
just- I can't
we gotta
fucking
buy
find
the-
it. I
is
always
it the
think about
newest
it and I
one?
can't
Someone
find it
send us
anymore.
a new bottle of Old Granddad so we can
are
open
we
the
that lazy?
1954
Where's
and
the? Do they
1972.
even have? Yeah, we're not buying it. Somebody send it to us. When
I've
somebody
looked
sends
for
it, we'll do it.
I've looked for it at various
It's
We
the
have-
lists.
new
we have-
bottle,
We
right?
have
The
a
newest
sealed
one?
bottle of 1954, I think it is,
Yeah.
and then a 1972.
Something.
Yeah, so
Isn't there 3 of them?
no, there's 2,
We have 2.
Yeah,
So we have the 2.
and they're sealed since the 50s and 70s.
Yeah. So we need.
So we want to do a
need the new
taste
one.
test with all 3 of
Yeah.
them
Yeah,
just
to
to see
see.
if there's a difference.
Yeah. I bet you the first one like takes the hair off her chest, and then like the second one's like Watergate, and then the third one's like pretty sorry, like the newest one. Well,
I was waiting for a way more colorful thing for the third
I
one.
know 3. Yeah,
Oh, the third
You're
one?
like,
Nah,
take
it's
the
a-
hair off your chest, Watergate.
oh, I don't know. I don't know what this is.
Third
I don't
one,
know.
3
I
Mile
don't know-
Island.
I don't know what we're.
Shirley Temple.
I don't know what we're in anymore. Like I don't know what's happening. So like we live in a fairy tale. Like
Yeah.
it's like this weird place. So
I saw
I
a
don't-
TikTok
I
video
don't,
today.
it might transport us back in time.
Don't you mean
Actually,
back in time?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy though? Like if that was the time traveling thing, it was old granddad. You had to have all 3 bottles and you drink them in succession
And then you can go.
and then you go back.
Right.
Yeah. You go back in time.
You mean back in time?
I do mean back in
Why
time.
aren't you doing it?
We're doing what?
He doesn't want, what are you talking
Exactly.
about?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that would be crazy. And then you're just in the 50s.
Well, but then you could drink
You're
them.
stuck there though
you could
because you only
drink-
have the 1 bottle.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
We
that's why we need the new bottle to get back.
Yeah. But then we start over. Then we can live through the 50s,
fuck that.
60s, and 70s. Oh yeah. I'll be good. I'm good. I'm good.
Now, what would happen is we would come back,
Yeah.
and then we would see we'd have to wait until we drank the bottles, and then we would disappear, and we would replace ourselves.
Yeah.
That's how it would work.
Or maybe we only are in the 50s until the buzz wears off.
Oh, that'd be crazy. That'd be cool.
That'd be short.
That'd be sweet.
Or we just have to hang on to all 3 of the bottles, and then when we're in
Hopefully, we don't know how this
54,
works.
it's like
We don't know how this
but
works.
at least we'll have the other bottles with us, so we could drink the 70s one and pop
Yeah.
ahead.
What a
I mean, we could
What a
really
weird concept. I wish we could make cartoons with AI. We could probably make a little short 15-minute.
probably.
We
3 bottle
could.
time
I can't
travel.
even get patron names. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably
And
not.
I'm such a fucking nerd. I immediately thought, oh, sweet, I would just take a lot of cash from that era,
yeah,
so I could buy comic books.
yeah.
That was my.
Oh, yeah.
That was the only
Oh,
come up I
absolutely.
could think of.
Yeah,
was
because
comic
gonna
you're
get
not that
sports
far
almanac.
off from World War II,
Right.
World War II era.
Whoa, you can't
World
do
War
it.
II era
You can't
stuff.
do it.
It's World War II.
You've never been able to do it.
It's World War II.
But I think in 54, you
Helen
could pretty
Keller,
easily
yeah.
find like Action Comics
Helen
number 1
Keller.
for like nothing.
Did
Oh,
we cover
yeah.
Helen
You
Keller?
know.
We didn't do
Oh,
it. Huh?
what? Heron Carrer? Yeah.
Helen Keller. Did we cover that?
No, Heron Carrer?
We should cover that
Harry Carey?
because that's supposed to be
Yeah.
a conspiracy that some lady was just writing all those books,
Probably.
like and,
Just like
and doing
Stephen
all the
Hawking?
things. She would, yeah, Stephen Hawking too.
Yeah.
That's not real. God,
No.
that's so not real. I don't know how we fell for that.
You
so
haven't
not
seen,
real.
you haven't
There's
seen
no
the video?
fucking
You haven't
way.
seen the translator video? Oh my god!
Some dude that looks like Harrison Ford on.
No, he
Solo
looks like
singing
Larry
some-
Bird.
Kind of Larry Bird.
He's Larry
yeah.
Bird.
Yeah.
Dude's Larry Bird, and he's translating for Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking's ever since the age of 7, he's wanted to operate an engineering
Play with
a
trains,
train.
yeah.
And you're like, the fuck?
Yeah,
No,
it makes you realize.
No.
No way. Dude,
No.
do not say that.
no. He's over there.
That's pretty good. That's
And then Larry Bird's like, yes, and so
It
the
was
psychological
H8, but-
effect of blah 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 blah, and then, so he says that, and you're like, no, this is not happening right now.
It's fake,
Like
dude.
it's so fake.
he was lost in. He was just a fucking vegetable in a chair, bro.
That's it.
So you're
staged-
thinking that the translator was the genius?
Somebody was, but it wasn't. It was not. He was not saying what
Someone
the
was
dude
ghost
saying.
writing around him.
It
and
was
getting their
crazy.
shit
He was
published.
already. I mean, he was already like a super like famous published mathematician. Like even when he was young.
Yep. And then when he went downhill, he became Weekend at Bernie's, dude, and people took advantage of it. That is
Yeah.
not him talking. There's no way.
It's like
It's a super deteriorating, like degenerative disorder. Like you lose your brain, your motor control, all those things. Like there's
Yeah.
no way he kept this fucking shit. There's no way he was visualizing fucking black holes and space time continuums. He was
Like 30 years
drooling
later.
and mumbling,
Yeah.
and someone was making it fake
yeah,
translations.
it was
for
crazy.
sure.
I think it was Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Probably that
would
son of a
make
bitch.
sense.
That would make
makes a
sense.
lot of
Yeah.
sense.
I think it was him.
He would just
I
talk
think
shit in his ear as soon as the
Yeah.
camera went off. He's like, "I'm gonna take all your shit."
I've been seeing
All your
so
shit.
I'm
many
gonna fuck your
fucking
wife.
He's
shitty.
like, "I got a nanotube."
I've been
Yeah.
seeing so many. I don't
I
know
got a
why they picked
nanotube.
him. I've been seeing so many like fake
I'm gonna go blow your
AI
grass.
generated Neil deGrasse
Oh
Tyson
yeah.
TikToks.
No, he addresses it. He
where
addresses
he
it.
like talks
yeah.
about other science shit that has
Right.
nothing to do with
Yeah.
astrophysics,
Yeah.
and that
No, he addresses.
does he
No,
really?
he
'Cause
plays.
I've been
no, there's
seeing
a
so
thing.
many of them,
He
dude.
plays a clip, and it's like him talking, and then it like switches to him talking, and he's like, "So what you just seen is an AI version of me."
Yeah.
and I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Like, and you're just like, "Oh shit!" Like, it's pretty crazy and convincing. But yeah, I don't know. That whole Stephen Hawking thing is pretty wild. Like, it's hard if he was in fact what they said he was. That's hard. It's hard to believe. Like it is.
Helen Keller too. Like she just like touched a hot rock and fucking unlocked language and could write a book. No. Mm-mm.
I don't know the details. Of
I don't
it.
either. All I know, she would like
We
kick
should do that
furniture and
one,
stuff. Like we probably should. Yeah.
Would you say she can kick furniture?
No, I know she would kick furniture.
Is that true?
Well, yeah, she was blind and deaf. She had to hit something.
It's true.
She probably had many of broken toes.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
shin bruises.
She made people mad and they just moved the furniture around her house. Like fucking, All right, bitch. I'm putting the fucking bookcase in front of the door, and she's gonna fucking run right into it.
She's just standing in the corner doing an impression of Brad trying to say World War II.
Yeah, World War II. Yeah,
This is a whoa 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 whoa.
yeah. Stephen Hawking over there. Freaking sling blade in a wheelchair. This motherfucker.
Fucking, that's our next battle, dude. Fucking mustard and biscuits and fucking Wawa.
We can do it right now. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do fucking Helen Keller and Stephen Hawking. Let's give it to him. That's what the people want. That's what the people want. Fucking.
Stephen Hawking.
This is the warm up.
Yeah.
God
It's probably going to be
fucking
Stephen
help us.
Hawking.
God
fucking
help us.
with the way this thing's going. So.
Helen Keller is the ghost of an aborted fetus who is
Man.
going through puberty.
That was already true.
That's not. Yeah.
That was already. That's facts.
Yeah. Facts.
That's what was wrong with her.
Yeah.
And Stephen Hawking
He groveled.
is a midget who throws used hypodermic needles.
Oh man.
As if he needed any more ailments.
Man, he can throw? That's crazy.
I'm picturing
Yeah.
like a ironmonger like shoulder launcher of hypodermic
Oh,
needles.
Yeah.
yeah,
Pops up out
like
of
something
Like
his
he's got
that-
the,
chair.
the
like
short,
he's-
the Johnny
like
Five
he's-
thing.
like he's a Spider-Man villain.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, his
So-
wheelchair does it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, almost just with the hypodermic needle things, like he's gonna fuck Helen Keller up right away.
He just gives
Immediately.
he shoots vaccines at her.
Well, I mean, because the
We're gonna
fact of
get
the matter
fucking
is, see,
pulled
and then
from
I'm
YouTube because I said that one word.
so
Yeah, thanks.
she's
we're
He shoots.
she's a ghost,
He shoots
Oh.
jabs at her. I don't know.
Oh,
what
she
you're
is a
supposed to say.
ghost, so the hypodermic
but
needles
she's
just
an
pass right through.
aborted fetus,
Yeah,
which means she's
yeah,
not doing
she's
anything.
Yeah,
She's
which
still-
is kind of her
So she
anyway.
kind of defeats herself.
She's still
Yeah.
deaf and blind. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's herself just a ghost.
She's just haunting. She's just haunting the fucking corner. She's just in the corner going wah wah.
I wonder if he's scared of ghosts though. That's crazy though.
I don't think he is because he got the scientific method.
That's true.
He's
I don't
gonna
know.
He's going to outthink a ghost.
But how does he defeat the ghost though? Because the hypodermic needles kind
Just
of.
fucking drive away.
Let's do another. They get another attribute.
Attribute.
Let's do that. So drive away.
Fuck, it's a fucking go. Like what
He's
is
just
the-
leaving. No, that doesn't defeat though. You got to win. You have to beat him.
Another attribute.
Maybe something gives her
So,
actual skills.
Helen Keller shits bricks.
Okay. All right.
They're going to be really small bricks. 'cause
Okay,
she's
but that's
a
fine
baby
though. That's
fetus.
fine though because they're going to be on the ground and his wheelchair is going to get stuck.
Ah, it could be.
Kind of go.
Like
So it's
stepping
like a
on-
little
like stepping on a
roadblock.
Lego.
Like
He
Legos.
He wins.
Why? What happened?
He can only be killed by teabagging.
Well, she can't
That's it.
teabag. Yeah.
It's done.
Stephen Hawking
Dunsky.
wins.
Stephen
Yep.
Hawking wins.
So we'll go to Stephen Hawking for his speech. Would you like to translate, Larry?
I have a picture of Maddox. He fell asleep in the back seat. He looks just like Stephen Hawking. It's so good. I'll see if I can find it.
That's
while
not
we're
what I
talking.
said, but we'll take it.
Yeah,
We'll take it.
I'm gonna find it
Yeah.
while we're talking. I'm not putting it on camera though. Poor guy.
All right.
Good though.
That was horrible.
So flying machines.
Flying machines. So
Flying machines.
we've got.
So we did all that to get. I mean, that
to
was a
get to
good
flying
segue.
machines.
This is
That was
a
a
segue.
good segue.
That's the best
It all
segue I
made
think we've ever
sense.
done.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you're tuning in and you're not a patron and you don't get access to the shit we just spit, you are missing out.
Yeah.
So good, right? How good is that? It's so good. But I love him and I won't put it on the fucking internet.
Again.
It is totally Stephen Hawking. Look at this one. There's no one. People are gonna be so mad because they can't see it though.
I'm gonna piss myself.
When was that?
Not that long ago. It was like 2 years ago, almost to the day, February 22nd, 2024. Came home from a car ride and he was asleep, and I was like, "Oh, don't wake him up! I got to get a picture of
Oh
this."
my god. That's.
That was-
Oh man, if you don't put that up at his funeral, I'm gonna be upset.
Oh, yes.
That's,
Oh,
I
yeah.
hope I'm not alive for that.
well, you gotta leave it.
That's pretty
Leave it in your
awesome.
will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Leave it to
exactly.
me.
Yeah, put it in your will.
I'll have him slip into my slideshow for my funeral.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Little
Actually-
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm bringing it to the wedding.
There you go. Yeah,
Oh my god.
God.
that's good.
Oh.
That was just for us, everyone.
Yeah, that was,
That's not for you. This is, man,
Oh my god,
that was crazy.
great. Yeah, I didn't believe you.
Yeah.
Like,
He's like,
I
no,
didn't-
how could that happen?
I didn't believe. I was like, there's gonna be some passing.
Yeah,
You know,
whatever.
like
Like,
it's not
If
really.
it was Halloween,
gonna-
he nailed it.
yeah,
yeah.
man,
Oh man.
that was good.
Oh,
I
well,
needed that.
3 of us are going to hell.
Oh, yeah, we are.
So
Well, you weren't in there when. Oh no, you were in there when Brent's mom was talking about the retarded kids.
yeah,
Yeah, we're all. It runs in the family.
yeah.
It's
She used to take care of him.
yeah. She loves them.
She said some cruel shit.
Yeah. She,
It was a little overboard.
Man, if I tuned into this podcast, I would just switch.
oh man.
If I was new to this, I'd be like, fuck these guys.
Yeah, that's fine. This isn't for a newbie.
No,
This is a
this is a-
seasoned episode.
Yeah, anybody who's tuning in to learn about Vimanas is probably
yeah.
a longtime fan, or you're like super
This
hip
is
to
the
Indian
best
culture.
Well, that
You're
that
like-
and this is the best Vimana episode ever.
Yeah.
Like because the other ones are
The other
fucking
ones are-
dry.
No matter what we do, it's going to be the best one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're dry as shit.
We're at the,
man.
almost at the dirty
Terrible.
30, but we're not.
No,
counting
no,
that.
because that's
that's
part of it's not
Yeah.
included in this. So
So, yeah, we were discussing topics, and Brent kicked off several of them. And just looking into this, I was like, "There's a shitload about this." So this is like, this is either fucking crazy shit, or you just like, I'm just gonna call bullshit on all these ancient sources that I can never read or access because they're like,
You can read the
if
Bhagavad
all this
Gita,
shit-
like the Mahabharata, the Bhagavad Gita. Like you can read those.
Yeah, some of
things.
them you can.
You can get those, and they are really ancient texts. The one thing though, like so we talk at the end and like play devil's advocate or something, but there is one. I can't remember what the name of it is. I have it in my notes. I can't reach, but there may have been from like 1921 where it was like
yeah, there were a couple of things
transcribed
that
from
were
a sage or
yeah,
something
yeah.
weird. There was some golden tablet fucking Mormon shit going on.
Yeah, some of that
Yeah.
does go on. So the Vimanas are written about in tons of Hindu texts and Sumerian texts, I believe, but it typically goes into Indian culture. There's even some dialects of the Indian language where Vimana is still the word that's used to discuss airplanes or any flying machines.
flying machines. Yeah.
But these myths go back potentially thousands of years, hundreds of years, and
Maybe as far as like 10,000 years.
Yeah.
The thing that starts to happen right now, and as we're covering new things and as new technology, starts to uncover some of this, is that we're finding out like our history is not correct. Like
No,
it
yeah,
may be
absolutely
10,000, it may be 36,000.
Sure.
Things with the pyramids, those underground scans and stuff we talked
Yeah.
about last time. And the
Yeah.
same thing with these Indian things. There's buildings that are just look like they must have been like laser CNC'd straight out of the rock.
right.
And there's no rubble anywhere. And they're like
Yeah.
meticulous. One mistake and it's over.
Yeah.
I think too, like one of the things, like just on a base level, when you start looking at all of these, like, and I don't know why, like, I don't know, maybe religion plays a part of it because like whatever the religion says, like that's kind of what it is, But as far as like when you look back at, the Sumerians, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
What's the book called? It's the shamanic or shamanica or whatever it is, the Indian one.
Mekalekahai, Mekahani
Yeah.
Ho.
Mhm.
believe
And
it's
I mean, just all the old, like anything, 5,000 years old, 3,000 years old, 10,000 years old, from the earliest texts that you can think of, like they're all like talking about essentially what we would consider aliens, like the gods. They're flying around. There's crafts, you know what I mean? Like there's all these crazy, like dog-headed humans or like they're giants.
But
You know
it's
what I
like
mean?
at the same time, though. I mean, following logic and lack of any proof of aliens, I think it's just as likely that everything that the ancient alien people are saying are ancient aliens were just a super advanced human civilization
Possibly.
that had flying crafts
Yeah.
Or-
and had
or-
some kind of fucking armor, some
Yeah.
advanced armor system that you would look at and be like, oh, he's got the head of a dog. And it's like, no, dumbass, that's my breathing device.
Then thinking about it, just right now, you talking popped into my head. Like if in 10,000 years from now, they came back and found a Barnes and Noble from 2026, like they're gonna look through the books and be like, "Wow, this is history," and they're gonna go through some science
Right,
fiction
it'd be
novel.
like, "Oh, shit.
I'm like, "Oh my gosh, they
They
were
could
time
teleport back
traveling,"
then?
and
Yeah.
like
I
so
think possibly too, it could be like co-inhabitants. Like it's some like most texts. There's some stuff from there specifically that say that the world has been destroyed 4 times over.
Yeah.
and I think that crosses a lot of different cultures. Have
It
some stories
does.
like
It
that.
has
where like
the
we have
flood
reached this
and all
peak
that
of
stuff, yeah.
civilization. We might go through this cosmic cycle of like we pass through this fucking belt, get bombarded by fucking asteroids, and there's this whole
Everybody
fucking
dies.
cataclysm where we
Right.
start over, and maybe some people survive in some underground thing. Like they specifically talk about like fish people, like these aquatic people that come out of the sea and teach them mathematics and to write and do all this stuff, and then go back to the sea. And so maybe
which is where mermaids could come from, like the
Who
whole
knows?
legend or myth,
Right.
like yeah.
So who knows? But there's clearly they had some type of advanced technology in many ways. Like like I saw in your notes about like the like having zero and the decimal system.
Right, the mathematical
Yeah.
advances they
Surgery.
made, like all this
Yeah,
stuff.
they did.
And the thing is, it's like our education is so limited coming from a Western nation. It's like you don't learn about what was happening in the Middle East, what scientific advances they had. Even looking at, you'll hear facts about even in America, like Native American cities before the colonists got here that were like 500,000 people and had irrigation.
Yeah, they were thriving,
and just
yeah.
all this fucking
Yeah.
shit like hundreds of years before.
there's
Well,
like-
even Mexican,
absolutely.
Aztec, Mayan
Fuck yeah,
stuff.
they were
You don't
super
learn.
advanced.
You learn a little bit about it,
But we don't
you
learn about their
learn
advances
about the
and-
real
yeah.
like base of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right.
So one of the concepts is it comes from a Sanskrit word which means measuring out or traversing or having been measured out, which I don't get the connection.
Yeah, traverse is kind of
it might be
the
like traveling
thing.
a distance, like traveling distance. In a,
True,
You know what I
okay,
mean? So
yeah.
that's what I would get from it.
So one of the first things I saw was from a British lord who has the greatest British name ever.
Sir Pancakes.
His
That'd be pretty
his name is he's Sir Monier, Monier. That's
Yeah.
his first name. Sir Monier Williams.
Monier Williams.
His first name is Monier, and his
Motherfucker,
last name is Monier
My shit
Williams.
It'd have been better if it was
fucking
Mon your
business.
manners. Yeah.
Mon your business.
Mon your manners
Yeah.
is what I thought. Yeah.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like, what's your name?
Well, he
Dave-
had a manner.
I was just going to say where he lived was Mon your
Manor
manor.
Manor.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like what's
If
your
he had
name?
multiple, he had Mon your
Manners.
manners. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, my
And then
name
he
is
had- and then
Bond.
he probably had a
James
business.
Bond James.
Yeah.
He had Mon your business.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But
had-
he translated some Indian stuff, and he
Things,
defined
items.
Vimana as, quote, a car or a chariot of the gods, any self-moving aerial car, sometimes serving as a seat or throne, sometimes self-moving and carrying its occupants through the air. Other descriptions make Vimana more like a house or a palace, and one kind is said to be 7 stories high. So that's his summary. He was researching it way back in the day, and that was his summary.
Which when you
of
look up
what-
Vimana, like it shows that like palace tower like thing.
and that was like
floating
one of
thing,
the
like that was
the one video I did watch was showing all these Hindu palaces all over the place, or temples, and like at the top of all of them there is a Vimana,
Yeah.
which kind of looks like a UFO with a cone on it.
Mhm.
Like they're kind of
Yeah, like Angkor Wat looks wild. Like if you
Yeah.
look at that, like
they're not like just like a flat donut shaped UFO, but it's got like this UFO base with like a kind of a conish,
Cone, yeah.
building on top of
A
it.
there's
bulbous-
wild stuff,
a
man. Like
bulbous
there's
building.
pillars
Yeah.
in some of their buildings that look like exploded views of jet engines. They have pillars that are tuned to the musical scale, like with perfection. Like
Mhm.
they make all the like if you hit them, they go dum, 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 and does like fucking do re mi
Yeah.
across the whole musical scale, and they rotate, and it's carved out of one piece somehow. Like it's a relief that they've carved. They didn't build it. Like I don't even understand how they do. There's rings inside of fucking rings. There's like carvings of like there will be like a ball grid, like a like what were those geodesic crazy things that expand or whatever, like one of those,
Yeah.
but with a ball, like a perfectly spherical stone ball inside the fucking sphere, the geometric shape that you can see, and it's movable. Like wild, super difficult things. Wild. Like they clearly had technology surpassing what we have now, or something so different than what we have now. It makes it be like, well, maybe they did have flying fucking machines.
And it's like I've said on other episodes when we talk about fucking cultures in the past. It's like they had god kings who wanted everyone to serve them, and they had people as smart as fucking Albert Einstein and Oppenheimer.
Yeah, they have the most
Like
the
they
smartest
had
mathematicians.
like,
Yeah,
it's not like they had super fucking geniuses who believed that their king was a god king and would figure shit out.
yeah.
Like, and maybe even at threat of death.
Do you know that they flew?
You know?
They flew before the Wright brothers. Like I don't know when was Wright brothers like 1905, 1910 or something like that.
1900,
Yeah, 1912. I can't remember. So in 1895, with thousands of witnesses, I can't remember the guy's name. They recreated something from a Vedic text, but it was more blimp-like though. It didn't look like the Vimana thing, and it flew for 30 seconds and 1,500 feet, just based off whatever rudimentary thing he made. And the Wright brothers only flew 120 feet for 12 seconds.
But it was a
Years
blimp.
later.
Was it like?
It wasn't inflated. I
Okay.
don't know. It
It
wasn't.
was just the shape.
Because I mean, they had hot air balloons for
I think it was
quite a
still
while.
flight-
I think
Yeah.
it was a similar one that they made on Ancient Aliens, like the funny looking, like kind of blimp looking one. That they put
Blimp-ish,
in
yeah.
the
I don't think it was
tunnel.
full of air though. It wasn't. I don't think so.
Because I know hot air balloons go back.
No,
to
it
the
didn't have air.
1800s.
Yeah, which is crazy. Like, how would you consider? I guess a winged flight,
Right.
It would be
Winged.
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So-
talking about. Fuck yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Webster, add it. Yes, please.
It is winged.
So
Might be a real word.
it's still used to denote a car or a vehicle. It's used to denote airships, and it's also used to denote the palaces of emperors, specifically ones that are 7 stories tall, which is weird.
The number 7.
Yeah.
7 levels of heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mormons. They're all Mormon.
So looking back, like a lot of the sources that I looked at basically just pulled quotes from different ancient texts saying, just showing examples of all these different things. So one of them is called a pushpaka, which is the type of Vimana that it is, and it comes from a book called the Ramayana.
That's also the
That's the book
Indian
I was trying to
version
talk
of-
about, the
it's-
Ramayana.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the Indian version of Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Well, curry pocket.
You only have to microwave them for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And they cook all the way
Nice.
through. They're
So-
engineered perfectly.
The Ramayana, also known as the Valmiki Ramayana, so you don't get confused.
Valmiki
I was just
Ramayana.
thinking the same thing. You're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind, Valmiki. Back in time.
There it is.
So this was came out in the 1600s. Like I kept reading things that said this ancient text.
1600s. I mean,
It's not ancient.
it's old.
It's old. Some old
It's
shit.
old.
It's
Yeah.
not
A couple
ancient.
hundred years, few hundred years old.
Pretty
old.
But they describe the Pushpaka Vimana, and it says the Pushpaka.
Push pocket.
Oh man.
So it's an epic narrative of the life of Rama, who was an avatar for the Hindu god Vishnu. Okay, so who was like one of their
You know what his favorite food was?
what's that?
Top Ramana.
I was waiting for it.
I wasn't.
I was going for the opportunity. And the fish knew. I was like, is it fish new flavored ramen or something?
Yeah, fish
there was
favorite Top
something there.
Ramana.
That's good.
So
Top
that book or script or scroll or whatever form it was says the Pushpaka Vimana that resembles the sun and belongs to my brother was brought by the powerful Ravana, that aerial and excellent Vimana going everywhere at will, that chariot resembling a bright cloud in the sky, and the king Rama got in, and the excellent chariot at the command of Raghira rose up into the higher atmosphere.
There's stories of him like traversing to other solar systems, visiting like the original planet of the god. Like,
So this one is 2 stories tall with many chambers and windows. It was covered in flags and banners.
flags and banners is weird, but who knows?
No, you gotta mark. I mean, that's
But then another part of the passage said that it described it as being yoked with mule-like horses that are described as ghost-faced mules.
That's weird.
sketchy.
That's like some
fucking
Ezekiel
Sounds like
shit.
some demonic.
Yeah.
That's fucking
That's
weird.
fucking.
Yeah,
I like to
Ghost-faced
picture my
mules.
Vimanas with ghost face mules, man.
yeah.
Banners and flags. There's a Kobe jersey hanging off the side of it, man.
It's like my favorite kung fu movie, Ghostface Mules.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's my rap name.
So there's another text called the Mahabharata,
Yep.
Volume 1.
Yeah, you don't want to get into volume 2.
I
Went
own the
downhill.
Bhagavad Gita,
I mean,
but
yeah.
it's
Volume 2
Everyone knows
was
part
derivative.
2. Part 2's
Part 2's not as good.
Yeah.
Part 3 was a lot better.
It was actually directed by
but that
different
was
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Part 3, it was like there was too much.
They
about
missed
the
some
Ewoks.
opportunities. Yeah.
So another Vimana.
Quentin Balaklava directed it.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was from a king named Vasu, and it was granted to him by Indra, who was the king of the gods. And this one, the description is, and I don't know when this one was written, but it says, the celestial chariot, enjoyable to the deities and beautifully crystalline in the sky, that I have graciously bestowed upon you, will come to you. You alone on the splendid chariot, residing above all mortals, will wander above like the embodiment of the divine.
I mean, one thing we have to realize too is there could be stories. Like we write all kinds of shit. We make sci-fi movies about crazy shit.
That's what I was saying.
That
Yeah,
we do
that
not
was my
have.
point.
You know what I mean? We don't
Yeah.
have these things, but we conceptualize
Yeah, it's
them.
entertainment.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
and
entertainment.
it could be some cool thing like that. It seems weird.
I mean, the other thing is
them.
the other thing is too though. Like, who are we to say that they weren't fucking doing it? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, just because there's a lot of stuff we don't have proof of.
We usually don't have
Doesn't
proof of
mean
anything metal.
anything.
Like we don't have the tools that were used for things. You know, it's very rare that we find metal. We find stone. That's it.
Yeah.
And there's lots of stone of some crazy ass technology, of some crazy structures and alignments and astrological things and fucking calculations and musical tones and scales
Well,
and geometry.
That's what I'm
like,
saying. If they
that's what I'm saying.
really
That's
were
still there.
if
Who
they-
knows what was around that?
If they really were like from an extraterrestrial planet or a different solar system or whatever, and they've, you know, because there's all kinds of things about how aliens came here and then basically created a hybrid. You know what I mean? Like,
I want to say they said there was 400,000 human-like races in our galaxy alone.
Oh, I didn't
In
see
something that I read about that.
yeah, that'd be pretty wild.
And they look
but
very similar to us, but taller, shorter,
yeah.
weird.
It's
different
like
color
a
skin.
science project,
Very
right?
similar, very Star
Yeah,
Trek,
it's that. But it's that science project, right? Like they came here, created like this thing, and then got bored and bounced. You know what I
Right.
mean? And like, or something happened, they bounced. All that technology's gone. They took it with them.
Did you see Elon Musk's new theory about the simulation?
No.
He said the simulation will continue so long as it's entertaining. He said the moment that the simulation gets boring, we would turn it off and we would start over. And I was like, oh, that's kind of fucking
I
crazy.
don't think that's true at all, though.
Nah, if you're trying to do a simulation and it's like, that's not what we're looking for. Like it's just flat. It's not doing anything now. You would restart a new simulation with new variables to see what would
restarting it,
happen.
though?
Like if we were going to run a test or a simulation.
Well, but I mean, the goal might be to see what happens in the year 3000.
And you got to wait it out.
And I mean, like, I mean, even looking at like
I think yeah.
AI training and stuff like that, it's like you run thousands of simulations.
Right.
Like the goal is for the system to learn or
Probably millions and
or
billions,
whatever.
you know,
I don't.
Well, all I was thinking is it's been fairly entertaining as of late, so we're probably safe for a little
It's
while.
always
At least
entertaining.
not be
Well, it's
turned
always
off.
It's never
entertaining.
not
Yeah,
entertaining.
come
There's
on,
always
fucking-
some crazy.
Fucking
Yeah.
war, some
Yeah.
battles.
It
There's
doesn't
always
matter
some
who.
shit.
It doesn't matter what's it's always something.
Vlad the Impaler.
Like-
yeah.
Always something.
I mean, maybe they're just watching the simulation to see what movies we make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like just keep making good movies.
Yeah.
Like it'll be entertaining to somebody.
Wow, they started fucking babies. This is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
I
Like, these
think
guys
if
are-
anything's gonna get our fucking
Yeah.
simulation canceled, it's this show.
Maybe.
Like someone's gonna be like, "Did you hear what those fuckers said?
Yeah.
We need to stop this."
Hear what they said about Stephen
They've
Hawking.
gone too far.
Yeah,
So this is the one that trips me out.
my only good impression I do. Sorry, I have to say.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
It's also a back massager.
Yeah, it could
Yeah,
be.
yeah,
It could be. Or a genital massager.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can put that massager wherever you want.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you could. You could. You don't have to use it there. I'm just saying.
no, yeah,
My grandma's catalogs
It's the-
used to,
it's
used
just
to have
the
like
wand.
80-year-old white-haired
Yeah.
ladies with very phallic back
Yeah.
massagers.
The
yeah,
wand.
yeah.
The wand.
Smiling.
Yeah.
The wand.
yeah.
Those catalogs. I got to get one of those just so we can look at it on the show.
Like Dave, he'll have
Pass it
his
around.
he'll have his Sears catalog, and you can have your wand,
Oh,
your
yeah.
massager catalog.
Yeah.
Those are like I guess it would be like what are the one the sharper image? You know,
Yeah,
like they
yeah,
have all
yeah,
kinds of
yeah,
random shit.
yeah.
You know,
I wish I knew what those catalogs were called. I'm sure if I just say old lady
I'm
catalogs,
sure.
we'll
Let's see if we
find
can
it. Yeah.
find it. Let me look it up.
Funny old lady
I'm gonna
catalogs.
ruin my.
They were like the magazine.
They would have like
size.
3-foot shoehorns.
Yeah, they can't. They were like,
like weird
magazines, not
diaper
like a big
things, yeah.
thick catalog.
Special things for your
from
walker.
from what year
bird
though?
feeders.
By mail from what year? I wonder.
I mean, I'm sure they still exist with the same shit in there.
Coldwater Creek, Lillian Vernon.
Lillian
Right.
Vernon.
You think so? That's
I think
clothing.
so. That like struck a chord in my brain.
He's an author
Vernon.
for not that great of novels. Yeah.
Lillian Vernon. Oh, they're still doing them. That's crazy. Let's see. What year though? What year do you think?
I mean, they came out all the way through. I mean,
20 years
I
ago,
was
I don't
still
know.
in fucking college when they would
Yeah.
get mailed out because me and my sister Lisa would read them and laugh our asses off
Yeah.
because the
They'd have
fucking
weird
shit was so
like
ridiculous.
like a clock radio, a teddy bear with a camera in it, a giant shoehorn, diapers, like
Yeah.
just the weirdest shit. Bird
Yeah.
feeder, and then fucking dildo massage. Like, whoa, grandma.
Harriet Carter.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What we should do is find out and then use our patron list and just start sending them out. Like,
Yeah.
Just
start, sign up for
Yeah,
subscriptions.
Subscribe them. Yeah,
We use a
great.
portion of the proceeds just to sign
Just
up for
to sign
subscriptions
people
for
up, yeah.
people. Oh, that's a good idea.
So there's a treatise that was written in the 11th century, and this one is either mind blowing or bullshit. Like who knows if this is a real thing? Because if it is, it's fucking crazy. So it was called the Samarangana Sudrahara, and it was an 11th century poetic treatise on classical Indian architecture written in the Sanskrit language. Okay, now it was supposedly written by Paramara King Bhoja of Dar. You remember him?
You're doing good, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So this was a scientific treatise that dealt with architecture, and part of it also talked about every possible type of air travel that a Vimana, which they called civil aviation, could do. There's 230 stanzas because the whole thing is poetic, dealing with the construction, takeoff, cruising for thousands of miles, normal and forced landings, and even possible bird strikes. It dealt with aircraft operations. It included information on the navigation, precautions for long flights, protection of airships from storms and lightning, and a changeover to solar energy when it's in cruise mode.
Even there was some about uniforms, like dress code, food that was proper to take aboard or something.
Yeah.
I saw some of that. Yeah.
And also they found schematics. Like
There
they're
were
there's
associated with this
schematics
even
and
that
whatnot.
looks like
Yeah.
a little fucking. It looks like a Colonial Viper from Battlestar Galactica,
Yeah, yeah.
like a little dude hunched over.
Yeah, but it's yes, I mean, like,
And they
that's
said
the
they had,
crazy
they
thing.
had
have
some that would
schematics.
carry 2 people and some that would carry an entire army of like 400 to 500.
Right.
So those schematics.
It was
they
the
took-
same ship though, because Indian people will pile on that motherfucker.
That's true.
They were just on the top of the
That's true.
Vimana.
They're hanging off the side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because even
Pushing each other
the
in there.
previous one that we talked about, it said there was another quote from it that said this is actually from a Redditor named Gopu17 who said that in the
That's
Mahabharata,
the knockoff Indian GoPro.
The Gopu.
Yeah,
It said
That's
that
Goku.
in the Mahabharata, there was an entire flying city mentioned under the control of a king named Shalva, and he used it to attack a kingdom and was able to basically do aerial bombardment, and from the ground they destroyed this entire flying city.
Yeah, they had crazy like laser beams, like total destruction.
Crazy
type
shit.
stuff. Yeah.
Like fucking crazy shit.
And so if they're real, like that's pretty wild. But they took those schematics though on Ancient Aliens, and that's the one they built. Like, and then they put it in a wind tunnel, and it actually would by the schematics that they used, it would actually fly.
It had
So-
lift and was stable.
Yes, yeah, it lifted and it was stable. So,
Right.
like now, what they power it with, nobody really knows. But the whole solar,
a Mercury vortex engine, apparently.
Yeah,
vortex
that's what we
engine,
get down
yeah.
to. So even that same thing, so that same 11th century treatise, it talks about wooden aircrafts, and it talks about light ones shaped like a huge bird and a heavy one shaped like an entire temple. It had a fire chamber which heats a container of mercury, which gets into these mercury.
There's crazy
vortex
stuff, man. Like,
engines.
yeah, under Mexico temples, there's like puddles of mercury. Mercury's a weird fucking
Mercury's
thing.
weird shit. And the fucking Chinese emperors wanted giant
Yeah.
pools of mercury. Like,
I mean, it might just be, it seems so magical. Like gold
Might
was so
be.
sought after. It's
It
like a
might be.
liquid metal. And it just probably felt magic immediately. So that
They're
could be, but
eating
it
it.
might also have some
They
weird
were.
Yeah.
properties.
like
yeah.
the fucking Chinese
Yeah.
emperor was like obsessed with it and would drink a potion made out of it
Oh
every
my
day.
God.
And he went
didn't live
fucking
long.
And he went fucking completely insane. Yeah.
Did you know that Oppenheimer was proficient in Sanskrit and studied all the texts?
Yeah.
And that's why he has that famous quote.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild. So
He's fucking
I don't
crazy.
know if that had to do, and he would give that, he would give away the Bhagavad Gita as a gift to people. He kept copies with him and distribute it. But like maybe some kind of derived thing. He said he felt like he was like completing a cycle, even though he knew he shouldn't do it. He thought he had to. He felt compelled to do it
Mhm.
because it was part of like a prophetic thing that needed to happen. Eventually, it needed to happen for the race to continue in other ways. Even though it could destroy the world, it may save the world, in which, in some
Right.
evil way, it sort of did.
Well, it was going to happen no matter
yeah.
what. I mean, it was going to happen within the next 20 years,
Right.
and it was probably going to happen on the Nazis' dime.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, if he
Well,
didn't
it did.
step
I mean,
in.
they're all the engineers we
That's
had.
true.
So regardless,
No, we stole them after. We used them to build rockets, not the
heck
the
yeah.
bomb.
The other thing too is you're saying outfitting with weapons. In 1992, in Rajasthan, India, engineers were trying to build something out, and they were doing soil samples, and they found a layer of radioactive ash covering a 3-mile square area. And when they excavated everything, they found a destroyed city that looked like it had been decimated by a nuclear like event.
explosion.
And there's something called vitrification that happens to
Hmm.
like sand and or stone, where it melted because it reached such high temps.
Yeah, it turned to glass.
Like the
Yeah.
brick and sand had turned to glass,
Yeah.
and it was radioactive for 3 square miles. And so it aligns with a geographical location that aligns with a story of Brahma, and they call the weapon Brahmastra, and it was described to have been 10 as the brightness of 10,000 suns, and that in the
A
aftermath,
nuclear bomb.
people were
Yeah.
were losing their fingernails, their hair,
Yeah, radiation
and animals,
exposure.
dying animals, and people were sick. And
Yeah.
it just sounds like that was a
Right.
fucking.
But, which again, either my mind is blown right now, or that's all bullshit.
There's really vitrification. There's really a place where
Yeah.
there's melted
Like,
sand.
that stuff
There-
happened.
Yes.
Is there?
What do you want me to do, Dave? Go to
No, that's what
India?
I'm saying.
I know.
Like on thing, like
It's an archaeological
that's-
thing. Yeah, like you can go. That's a site.
People found
Why are you
it.
looking at me like that? The pyramids exist. They're just giant and big. So what do you want?
I don't know that it is.
You know the
Like,
pyramids. Are
I
there.
don't
Why-
know.
why
I don't
do you
even
accept-
know that this 11th century thing that's saying
Why do you
that
accept
this,
that the pyramids exist?
Because you seen them. You could see them.
there's a fucking million people have seen them and taken pictures.
How do you
of
know
them.
though?
So that's what I'm saying. So
Could be
what I
AI.
got to show you for
Could be
the
AI.
fucking area of this place in India
Where
where
did
there's
you
vitrification.
Where did you see that?
On the internet, the same place you saw the pyramids?
It's an archaeological journal. They found
You're
it.
talking about some shit that
No,
no one
he's
has
not-
ever heard of.
he's not-
That
he's
you
not
found like
talking about-
one
no.
example of.
Yeah,
and
but
comparing it.
He's
to,
telling them
No,
it's an archaeological site.
There's
Though,
an
like they
archaeological
found
site
it.
where
It's
they,
not like
they
from
excavated
text.
an entire city on like a 3 square mile range, and it was
Yeah.
destroyed and has vitrification and melted bricks and melted sand.
You haven't seen that version of Indiana Jones? Like part 5?
True.
I'll find more for it and bring you something else. I don't know what you want me to do.
What's
Though.
the-
It's like
You don't know the
there's lots of
names?
archaeological digs. I'm sure all 3 of us don't know that exist.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there
Absolutely.
Yeah, like
And
how
I'm
much do you
sure
know
that the
about-
fucking
Dave doesn't believe in
How
them
much do
until
you know
find
about
it.
I'm
Göbekli
just-
Tepe? Like, do you know anything about that?
It's better with Tabasco in it.
See, exactly. That's the oldest archaeological discovery that they've ever found on the planet. Like, and that's super popular, but we don't really know a ton about it.
I don't know why I'm being assaulted on this. I've been calling out my own sources saying, or these are complete bullshit the entire episode,
Your
or that's
Your
complete
source is
bullshit.
the internet, just like mine. I don't why you picked this hill to die on fucking vitrification of sand in here.
I
Like,
just fucking called my own shit out and said it could be bullshit.
okay. I didn't say it was a nuke. I'm just saying it's vitrified and radioactive.
If it's real,
Okay, I'll look it up. This is weird that you're battling me on this. That's strange.
why is it weird? I'm battling my own shit too.
I guess. Okay.
What do you mean? I guess take the fucking tape back. 3 different times I've said from the beginning of the show. I said this shit's either wild or it's complete bullshit.
The whole motherfucker could be bullshit.
That's what I said at the beginning of the
Right.
fucking episode.
What I'm stating, what I'm saying is, yes, the nuke part could be bullshit, but there is an actual like site where they have
They've
uncovered,
found
and it is
vegetation.
radioactive ash for a layer, but like slightly beneath the surface in this area of India, and there is vitrification of sand and stone.
If there is.
Okay, I guess if the desert exists, like it is a thing they found. Like it is
Who are like
archaeologists. We could say this about anything.
we could, but I just like did you just find this on like one YouTube video and now it's like
I watch this shit when I go to bed. I've seen this on all kinds of crazy things on every fucking video I watch. I just fall asleep watching ancient structures on the fucking internet, documentaries and a bunch
So
of
there's
shit.
more than just one place. There's some in Scotland and Europe that they found. And
I mean, a
there's one
meteor
in,
strike could cause
the Jordan
vitrification
Valley.
radioactivity.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So they found it in Jordan Valley, in Scotland, Europe. There's some sites. And
Lightning
then
strikes
that
in the
one
sand
also in
cause vitrification. Like when lightning strikes
Rajasthan.
a beach,
That's
you
the
can
one
get
in
that, yeah.
Rajasthan,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So there's those, and then there's the Scotland and Europe one, and then there's also one in Jordan that they found. And they're saying that the stuff's like from like 1650 BCE. So way before Christ.
Yeah, that's way before.
So 5,000 times greater than the Hiroshima bomb. So that's probably some sort of
Probably meteor strike.
meteor or crazy. That's what killed the dinosaurs. They found it.
Right.
Who knows? But yeah, those sites exist. It's yeah, but nobody knows what they are really.
Yeah,
They're just studied.
my argument wasn't that it was a nuke. I'm just saying they were saying Vimanas were equipped with weapons. There's a story from the one of their
It's
historical
trying to tie it
one
together,
of their
yeah.
historical writings of the Ramastra, which is a weapon that created a blast 10,000 times brighter than the sun. That part, yeah, that's a story from fucking some Indian thing. But the Rajasthan like fits kind of the story, and there is this evidence that could be tied to something that could be a nuclear explosion or a fucking meteor. It could be a meteor.
Yeah, it says it could be a cosmic airburst. It's called meteor exploding in the atmosphere, similar to the Tunguska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yep. I'm old.
catastrophe.
I got arthritis just from sitting here.
So a lot of stuff came from a website called airpowerasia.com, which is they had tons of examples on there, which
They sell pneumatic tools for automotive industry.
yeah.
That's what I think that is.
And they talked about ancient airplanes, and I want to get into one of the things that they talked about in that article is the idea of mercury vortex engines. And they're arguing that the propulsion of the Vimanas, according to someone that wrote this in 1985, that was apparently translating older stuff. The concept is similar to electric propulsion.
Like an ion engine.
Yeah, they say that they're powered by jet engines, and the evidence of it was because there's evidence that elephants ran away in a panic and that grass was burned away as they launched.
Which would make sense. Like we launched a satellite. I don't know what year it was, but like one of the first ion engine satellites was launched with chemical fuel, like fire. So it takes off from Earth, but once it gets into space, then it uses an ion engine. So it's just shooting out like a particle beam that's like on Earth
Right.
wouldn't do shit. You know
Right.
what I mean? But in space, it's propulsion.
just a
you're in a
puff of
vacuum.
air, puff of
It's
air
just
in
pushing,
space. So,
but it
yeah.
lasts for a long time and runs off solar panels. And some of the other thing is there's been like engineers and scientists who have gone into these texts allegedly and like tried to recreate some of the like devices. Cause it's not just Vimanas. There was like allegedly like schematics for all kinds of things. There's the, I can't remember what the medical thing is, but I mean, there's literally evidence of brain surgery and drilling into people's heads in India where people lived after because they can tell that the bone healed for some time. You know, they could tell that this bone is healed. They drilled in someone's head.
They found
Yeah.
skulls and stuff.
And so
with,
like a lot
with
of
surgery
I
done on them.
can't remember, it starts with an H, but there's something with the whole medical thing we use right now, and this is like they were the birth of that. Like they have these entire books written about medical stuff that we weren't able to do till way later.
Yeah.
And then one of a scientist or an engineer tried to recreate something that was in there, and it turned out to be some type of liquid electrolytic solar cell that was based off of motion and sunlight. And we didn't like Japan made those in 1972
Right.
for the first time.
Right.
So it was like, what the fuck? If he made that, there's a bunch of crazy shit. But then to kind of debunk it, in 1974, some engineers did like a super detailed analysis of what the Vimanas were allegedly in these blueprints, and it says that the material wasn't strong enough. The propulsion of the whole mercury vortex engine is kind of pseudoscience at this point because they don't
Right.
really know, and that it wouldn't actually fly. Based on
a
when they
fucking
do the
city
breakdown.
wouldn't fly. Like, I mean, like,
Well, we don't know.
That's,
The
that's
thing
where,
is,
yeah,
like,
you don't know, like,
Yeah.
what's what.
That
like,
mercury thing has
you're-
come up before. I think Bob Lazar said something about these mercury engine things, and maybe like gyroscopes do fucking weird shit, man.
Yeah,
Have
they
you ever
do.
seen the thing where like you can't lift this 100-pound fucking thing, but then when it's a gyroscope and moving and it's 100
Yeah, it's-
pounds,
it's light.
you just pick it up
Yeah.
over your
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
head. What's happening there?
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it changes
it's
the
like
changes
lift.
the
It's
weight
got lift
factor,
somehow.
yeah.
Like it's not pushing air. You know what I mean? There's not electrons going. There's some type of thing that we don't understand about gravity with gyroscopes where it's like, oh, you can do that. So if there's like mercury in a gyroscope that's electrified some fucking how or heated or super
But
cool.
I mean, if you went to a fucking royal engineer in England in 1580 and gave him jet fuel, they can't
They
they
blow
can't
themselves up.
fucking make a jet
Yeah.
engine.
Yeah, they don't know
Yeah.
nozzle.
You know,
yeah.
it's like what the like what is okay? That's
Yeah.
another. That's like
So-
some kind of weird
and I
whale
think
oil.
we'll
Like
put this in
so
the
to-
wood, and it
just
just
to
burns
say
it,
there's
yeah.
a mercury vortex. It's like okay, so here's some mercury.
Yeah.
Make
Yeah.
it fly.
Well,
It's
that's
like,
what
I
I'm saying.
know
We
what
don't have all the information,
and
right?
and
Like,
that's why
whatever
you know
it
the theory
so.
is either someone survived one of the previous cataclysms, some type of race rolled out of a fucking cave, and we're like, well, here, this is how you do architecture, this is how you do mathematics, try to get the basis for fucking civilization down. And they knew at the height of this, like like if we saved everyone right now, clearly we would save fucking scientists and a bunch of people that know how to do shit. Because when the Earth blows up, how do you get from fucking fishing back to cell phones? You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. It's a long way. Like we all have cell phones. We're all pretty smart. Like I fucking solder shit. I work
Can't
in
build
computers.
one, yeah.
I can't fucking make a
Yeah.
transistor or resistor or fucking, I can't make those things.
Can't make
I
a
don't even feel like
microchip.
we can make those fucking things.
I don't even think it takes anything that dramatic. I mean, to say when civilization that you know of is like an isolated part of one continent, and all of a sudden a meteor strike or a huge tsunami or a fucking weevil that destroys all the crops, like your civilization's
Bam,
done
right.
in years. And that's it. Like, but you're going to view it as the entire world was destroyed. But meanwhile, 1,000 miles this way, everything's perfectly fucking fine. So it's like they might have had fucking flying air machines and all kinds of shit.
In other parts
but
of
if
the world,
like where they were.
Right.
But if that society collapsed for some reason, ancient Egypt was still Egypting and everybody. So it's like,
there was still.
I don't think we need a global
There's still mud huts
catastrophe.
going on,
Right.
Somewhere else, and they didn't have flying
and
machines.
there's and it's
There's
like
mud huts going on right now.
Yeah,
there
there
are.
is. Yeah.
There are. And it's like, I mean, I even look at Western history. It's like just because we had the fucking Dark Ages, like everything was going okay in Europe, the Dark Ages hit, everybody fucking starved to death, the crops all died, fucking it just turned into feudalism and everybody fighting over like fucking scraps of land. But it's like, meanwhile, like in
rest of the
Saudi
world was
Arabia,
flourishing, yeah.
everybody was fucking flourishing and building giant libraries and figuring out fucking advanced mathematics. And it's like, I mean, it's always like that. Like especially when the cultures weren't like, now everybody's connected and everybody can see, oh, this shit's going on over there. But it's like back then you had no connection between this part of the world.
An event
and
like
that part of
that
the world.
would be a world event if happened now to wipe out the entire civilization. You know what I mean? Like, it would have
Right.
to take
But if
out
you
everybody.
thought
We have
your world was the
communication now,
entire,
yeah.
now it would.
Yeah.
But back then you would think, the entire society was just
Everybody's gone.
Egypt
Yeah.
or was just Sumeria or was
Yeah.
just,
you only know so far.
Yeah.
You're in this block. Yeah.
Right. You don't know, you don't even know the fucking what's 1,000 miles away. Like I said, you know what I mean? So it's like these societies could easily collapse. I mean, I don't think it takes as much to nudge one over as people think it does. Like,
Back then, for sure.
even fucking now.
Yeah, you have one bad year and it's it's over.
Yeah. And it's,
Like,
I
everybody
think,
dies.
I think I don't know how true it is, but I've even read some things that say that
Genghis Khan rolls in. Like, it's just
exactly.
over.
A fucking a destroying empire.
Yeah.
But it's like, even like the Dark Ages, like I read some connections between mega volcano that just darkened the skies and just made summer go away for a couple of years, and everybody's crops died and
couldn't grow
Europe
anything.
falls apart.
Yeah.
Like we can't grow food. There's not enough.
We'd fall apart.
We'd fucking fall apart.
We're dependent
Exactly.
on everyone else for food and shit.
I mean, for
that's
fuck's
that-
sake, like
that's
during the
that whole
pandemic,
thing.
you couldn't find fucking shit.
Yeah,
That's that-
You
Like
can't get
the-
amoxicillin because
the-
it's
yeah,
fucking
the
fire
fucking-
everywhere else,
Can't
yeah.
get fuck
Right.
amoxicillin. I need toilet paper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
No, it's like that thing with AI. They're talking to AI, and I was showing it to my daughter at one point, and it was saying like they were asking AI like how would it kill the human race? And it's like, oh, I would just create a bunch of nanobots and we would black out the sun, and they wouldn't be able to grow any food, and you know what I mean, and do this stuff and that. And
That's
you're
the
like,
Matrix. He darkened the sky.
you're like,
Right.
holy fuck, like and it already like knows, like, and that was probably like a proct thing, like it was whatever.
Sure.
But like it doesn't take much. You know what I mean? Like if you took
No.
away power and then you blocked out the sun, like we're fucking done. Like
I mean,
it's gonna get real rough.
If one of the high end nukes that exist right now blew up over the Rocky Mountains, like at a certain I forget the altitude, but a couple of miles above the Rocky Mountains, the EM pulse would destroy all technology from coast to coast.
Huh.
No one.
And we're not prepared. We don't have backup generators.
Yeah, no one's necessarily even been
people
killed.
do, yeah,
I mean, there's going to be fallout,
No, I mean
cloud,
the
and all
ones for
that stuff.
distribution,
Yeah.
logistically.
But it's
like,
like-
on
It'll
large
take
scale.
years to kill everybody
grid.
from the
They said it'll
radiation,
take
but-
10 years to get back up, even if,
yeah,
even knowing
probably.
what we know.
Yeah.
And it was just the one pulse because the grid, like to get that shit back
Yeah.
up.
And it's like millions of people would
And
die.
half
and
those fucking half
America
of
would
those
be
transformers we buy
done.
are from China.
Oh no, not half. It was
Yeah.
a lot. Like
Yeah.
they supposedly stopped importing them, but
Yeah.
yeah, because they found back doors in the transformers where they had like a power switch.
Oh, the Transformers have back doors.
Yeah.
Just ask Bumblebee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So he has a trunk. Bumblebee. No, but that's why that was a big deal. Like and I don't know how true it is or whatever, but they were saying, because of we got to do the tariffs, we got to stop importing stuff, whatever. But apparently the transformers that our power companies were buying were Chinese made, and they found that they had some back door into them where
saw that.
they had a power switch, like so they could somebody that the power companies didn't have access to, somebody else had access to them to be able to just shut them down.
Shut them down.
Which
They're
is
saying
crazy.
Even like
that would be
fucking Swiffer mops or something, like to have like some kind of weird
well, anything,
thing. Like,
any type of thing with an internet connection, like especially if it's a Chinese company, and two though, how much is that just playing on the fear of like, oh, it's China or it's Russia or it's, you know what I mean? We have this still Cold War type thing, like where
Right,
it's like,
right.
oh, they're trying to, China's trying to make fucking money. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't give a fuck. They just
Right.
don't give a fuck about people. Like
Right.
they want to
have
make
you seen
money.
the theory that
like,
the population is like way lower than they say? than they
Yeah, I've
claim?
seen that.
It
They
might
did
be,
just
yeah.
the math. Like they did just the math
Yeah.
that we know it was this for sure in this year and over the last like
yeah.
3 decades or whatever. Like mathematically, knowing their one child policy and all those things.
Yeah, they can't.
It was
They
like
can't
there's
repopulate.
no way
yeah.
mathematically to reach that population.
Yeah.
Right.
And they probably don't. They probably just want to act like it's that
Right.
big,
Oh, I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah, if they want to, because that's the big thing.
The
Like, you
million-man
can't fuck
army
with
and
China
the-
because
yeah.
there's so many people.
So
and it's
many
like
of them.
maybe that's
Yeah.
not true.
Yeah.
You
Ain't all
know?
Bruce Lee.
Yeah. No.
Like, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty wild though. Like, there's so much, and the problem is, getting into just as like we can't believe what's in the history books, or you can't believe what we're finding. Like, we don't know. The dates are wrong. You know what I mean? Like the dates of the pyramids are wrong. The pyramids were already there. The Egyptians didn't
Right.
build them. They did some of it. Like we don't know. You know what I mean? And and now everything's so jumbled up and messed up. You can't trust anything.
Right.
You can't trust the news.
And
You can't trust the
everything's
picture.
AI.
You can't.
And I mean, the
yeah,
other-
it's like it's so crazy.
The other thing that I wonder with the Vimana is like, it could just be like,
Is it science fiction? Is it?
Yeah. Or is
yeah.
it just like, is it belief in angels? It's
Yeah.
like, this is just the way the mythology fell
Yeah.
out, that there's these things,
Yeah, and we write
It's
about
like,
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at,
Yeah.
in fucking ancient Greece, it's like, oh, Apollo flew around in a chariot that pulled the sun.
Yeah.
It's
Which-
like, we don't really go,
Probably
oh,
not.
Apollo was an alien. And
Yeah.
there was, it's like, no, it was a fucking myth. And they
Yeah.
made some shit up. They tried to
Mythological,
explain natural events that we couldn't fucking explain.
Yeah, like throwing
and they
lightning
came up
bolts.
with, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's like,
That's the word with
maybe
lightning,
that's
yeah.
just what's up. That was just in the culture.
their version of
Right.
of these things that were happening, right?
But it's so weird
Yeah.
that there's such a spread of time, and India's so fucking huge. It's like this is
Yeah.
a giant geological spread of
Yeah.
where of these beliefs being through
Yeah.
a pretty huge area, and ranging from the 1600s to thousands of years ago. This is in their religious
Yeah.
books. It kind of,
But they clearly did contribute to technology in major ways.
Major way.
Doesn't mean they have flying machines, but there's some stuff there for sure that they have. It should be a linear motion to higher technology, and it doesn't seem like our history goes that way.
No.
No.
Yeah. No.
You know what I mean? Like even there's wild stuff
Absolutely
like
not.
one day we'll cover it, but like even like the Capitol buildings and shit here, it's like we were fucking running around dysentery in Cowboy Town with fucking horses and shit, and we build giant fucking Capitol buildings out of 20 tons of polished marble and shit.
Right.
When we don't have power tools
Right.
that are Romanesque structures that would take so much resource and time, and they claim to have built them
Did
in
it
like
though?
fucking.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe, I don't know. That's fucking. There's some weird shit behind that. Like
Well,
I
they're
don't
there.
know.
I mean, I don't know.
They're there. So are the pyramids, and we don't know that the Egyptians built them. I don't
mean-
know. There could be. What I'm getting at is like there's
Three
theories
little
that it could
kids
be
carved
a,
Abraham Lincoln.
a
in
civilization
the,
like collapse, and then we fucking come back from it. You know what I mean? And we just
Yeah.
don't know that history.
I mean, no, absolutely.
The
I feel
Cabbage
like-
Patch Kids thing with the repopulation thing with all the little babies on fucking trains. Have you guys seen any of that shit?
What the
Wild,
fuck?
dude. Wild stuff.
You lost me. Yeah, you lost me.
But again, I mean, I look at it's like
We're gonna do that next,
I've
watch.
seen the Capitol buildings,
Yeah.
like they're there, and they were built in times where nobody had shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't underestimate one genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, one genius with access to power
Yeah.
can fucking do all kinds of shit.
Yeah. If he
Like,
can,
I know,
if he
like-
can restrict your food, you're gonna go.
Because
in
I
there
know
and do
like
what he
most
needs,
of
you know?
DC was like designed, like even down to the city map by Pierre de l'Enfant or something, who was like some architectural fucking genius that designed, and he was a Mason, and he designed all these the Masonic temples, and he designed a bunch of the Capitol buildings and the structures that exist right now in
Yeah.
DC. And it's like that guy probably, like without him, none of that shit probably
Right.
would have been there.
Yeah.
You know? And with, of course, I mean, you've also got power behind it. You've got money behind it, because the presidents and the new government of this young country, they're looking at Europe that has all these fucking palaces
They want that
and all this shit.
Yeah.
And it's like we feel like a bunch of fucking yokels. So it's like
Yeah.
we need to build these monuments in Washington,
Yeah.
D.C. So when foreign leaders come, they take
Let's
us
build
fucking
this
serious.
giant phallic
Yeah,
thing
let's
when they
build this
come.
giant
That way we can
cock.
make England
It's weird
suck
though.
it when they get over here.
It's weird though with technology, tools, and resources that are much greater than we had at the times that we don't continue to make things like that. We make bullshit shit out of like fucking
Nah, we
chicken
do.
wire.
I mean, we
chicken
make
wire plaster and
skyscrapers
shingles.
and fucking like. I
Yeah,
mean, there's a lot
but-
of cool shit.
And it depends. I mean, it depends on so many fucking factors. It's like you look at like when cars were made,
Mhm.
like they were making gasoline cars and cars that ran on motors with no gasoline. They had electric cars
Yeah.
as soon as they had cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for whatever fucking reason,
Oil industry.
the
probably.
the oil
it's
industry,
a whole-
whatever,
yeah, it's-
that's
whatever
that's
took
what
over.
takes over.
Yeah.
And it's like I even
It's Tesla,
The-
Tesla and Westinghouse won.
You don't want
or,
to make things that
you know,
last.
Edison wins.
If
you
you
know,
make
it's
things that
like-
last forever,
Yeah.
then you can't sell shit to
Yeah.
people again. You
And
need
it's
to-
capitalism.
there's a whole chapter in the book Fast Food Nation by Eric Schlosser, and he's talking about like the growth of fast food and that it required interstates and cars and all this stuff, but he's talking about like the history of vehicles, and he talks about the fact that there was like this conspiracy that all the like Ford and General Motors and all these people, they started buying up like through like companies that weren't their companies. They started making public and buying like trolley car systems that were in like every major city.
yeah. That
They
makes
just
sense,
started
though.
buying trolley car
Yeah.
systems and shutting them down and
Yeah.
replacing them with bus lines. Because if everybody's building fucking trolley cars and we start building fucking subways
Why
everywhere,
we don't have a metro system?
it's
yeah.
like they literally bought them, shut them down, and replaced them with their vehicles.
Makes sense.
And it's like that's always in the background.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
always the shit that's
Yeah.
going on.
It's never
You
for
know?
the good of the people. It's
No,
for
right. It's for the good
it's
of
a
a
purpose
person. Yeah.
of
But
a
it's like
thing, yeah.
between weird market forces, between what someone in power wants or doesn't want, and between where the fucking geniuses land, who fucking knows? I fully believe that thousands of years ago, India had enough structure and infrastructure and giant fucking cities and geniuses to have figured out how to build a fucking airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no doubt that they could have fucking done that.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing. Like you're talking about, Brent, like you're saying, like, well, why don't we continue to do these crazy buildings and stuff? It's because we're doing satellites and trying to fucking land on Mars and try, you know what I mean? Like the
Right.
the resources just went to a different thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, we don't need to build these crazy churches anymore. Like, because we have the internet.
right.
You know what I mean? Like now we can reach a global thing through this thing. We just need a set. You know, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the
And we don't
we
need to
have
impress the peons with our architecture.
Yeah, we don't need a castle.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
'cause they're not going to see it. It's just we have this thing. You know what I
Right.
mean? Now it's a store. It's a
I don't
Macy's,
need a
it's this or
cathedral
that.
because I
Yeah.
don't need to convince everyone that this
is the Mecca.
This is what God's
Yeah.
heaven looks like.
Yeah.
Come on in, peasant.
Yeah, you don't
Like,
need that anymore.
You know,
Yeah.
so we put our resources somewhere
Elsewhere.
else.
Yeah.
Like fucking the architecture in Vegas.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
fucking
I mean,
equal,
yeah.
like equally
Yeah.
fucking mind
Yeah,
blowing.
I mean,
like those fucking
yeah, true.
casinos and
Yeah,
what
it goes to a
capable
different
of
purpose
and-
of what
Mhm.
what's going to draw people to, spend money now.
I mean, even just looking
Yeah.
at fucking New York City,
Yeah.
it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just fucking endless fucking skyscrapers that are unbelievably tall.
Yeah, it's wild.
And it's like, I mean, aside from Chicago, there's no place in America that's, and even Chicago's not even half of that.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's nothing fucking like it, you know?
No,
And I'm sure-
there's nothing like New York in America.
Not in America.
Really. I mean, like other cities like Chicago or probably like Dallas. You know what I mean? Like places like that, like have like
They've got
kind
like
of
a big
skyscraper
area of
cities.
sky, but not
We have
like
like
that,
3 in
dude.
LA.
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah, yeah.
like three.
But I mean, if
tall
you go
buildings.
to several major cities in fucking China or Thailand or whatever, you're going to
Crazy.
be like, fuck, look at this
Dubai.
crazy. Yeah.
Dubai,
Yeah, I mean,
like the
other
tallest
cities like
buildings in
that
the world,
exist.
But,
And again, that's just a handful of architectural geniuses and who have the proper backing.
yeah.
So it's
And
like
there's probably a purpose to it. It's what is
Yeah.
it? Like what are we trying to accomplish?
and if they were made out
in
of
New
metal,
York, the reason there's so tall because there's no space.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're in this little block of area and there's no space, and so
They've been following the line at all, like the construction of the line.
yeah,
what's that?
Pretty crazy. They're building this fucking like, how many miles is it?
I forget, ridiculous.
It's
The
this
line
giant
or the
ass thing, but it's
lion?
reflective.
line.
It's a city, like a vertical city that's just a narrow line that's completely like
Just one
self-contained
building.
in the middle of the desert, but the surface is so reflective that it doesn't even need cooling or something, and so everything's going to be within 15 minutes of wherever you need to go inside this giant in the middle of the desert. It's like the most
In what place?
wild. Is it Dubai or is it the?
It's
Probably Dubai. That sounds like
around
something
there.
they do.
United
Someone was
Arab
saying, man.
Emirates, I want to say.
Maybe that's it. Yeah.
That's yeah.
And it's just like it's just the equivalent of like thousands of ultimately it would be the equivalent of like thousands of skyscrapers that all touch each other. It's like in the same shell.
Yeah.
So it's like, but you would live
It's like invisible though.
It's like
You would live-
skyscraper condos.
live
like-
inside of the line
Yeah.
and you would never have to go. It's like within your chunk there's
It has everything.
a concert hall and a museum and schools and restaurants. So you never,
It's never
but
crowded.
if you went over
it's never
one,
crowded. Like,
right,
it's just like
right.
everybody
but
has
you
their
go
own
over a
thing.
chunk
Yeah.
and it's kind of going to be the same exact thing.
Yeah.
So everybody's got their shit close to them, and it's just this
That's a
giant line of it.
strange
It is.
concept.
And I think they're
strange concept.
planning on like the
it's-
fucking
I mean,
the.
it's not the greatest picture, but it's basically going to be reflective like that. So
I want
I
to say
almost
like
can't
the
see it.
World Cup or the
trying to be ready
Olympics
for it
or
or
some
something?
shit. Like they're set for however many years out, and they want to put some of it in the line. But
That's weird.
yeah, you
Yeah,
should
it's
watch just
fucking
a short
wild.
video. on it.
I will.
Yeah, that
I'll
doesn't
check
do
it out. That's
justice.
crazy.
And of course, everybody's immediately like, how many thousands of fucking pseudo slaves are going to die in the desert building the line and fucking like,
mean,
welcome
whatever.
to
Like-
welcome. Yeah. Whoever built
Yeah.
anything that big without thousands of pseudo
We
slaves.
can't
dying,
have
you know?
slaves.
Right.
Like, we
yeah.
can't have slaves. Everybody else can have slaves. We can't have slaves.
We got plenty of slaves.
We're slaves.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty much it. We just traded.
We just let
ourselves.
the Chinese slaves do it for us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is our way.
Interesting. Let's fly on out of here.
Yep.
You know, I got hip dysplasia like a fucking purebred dog.
You're getting old, man. You're getting
I
old.
gotta get different chairs. Or something.
You're getting old. I got a calf
Yeah.
brace on. And,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Shoulder hurts.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Thank you to Print Dirt Cheap. You can go to printdirtcheap.com. 2-day banners too. Just throw that in there. But
Well, might as well.
also 2-day banners. What was the
Mhm.
thing we had with
Today banners.
Today banners
Mhm.
Yeah.
or 2-day banners? I can't remember.
2-day
how,
banners.
how we did the play on that, or if that still works. We'll
No,
have
it's
to check.
today banners. That's don't no. It was you don't go to today banners. It's not safe for work.
It's definitely not safe for work.
Right.
What a weird.
But if you
coincidence
need
that
if you
was
need
the
a
site.
if you need a banner today,
go to 2-day
Go to
banners.
2-day.
no, that's 2-day. But if you need it today, you go to today banners.
Here we
Even
go.
faster.
If you need it
yeah.
today, it's like
Yeah.
Amazon. It's
Slightly
like the
faster.
Amazon of banners,
Yeah.
right? But 2-day banners though, you actually get the banner you need,
You will.
Yeah.
and it'll be in 2 days.
There's lots of motion, lots of skin, and funny noises. You might be on the wrong website.
That's
You might-
today.
Yeah. You might
Um,
be.
You'll be getting something today.
Yeah.
Speaking of funny skin,
Yeah, it's today boners.
um,
That's a different site.
Tommy Guns, aka Tommy Tongues.
Yeah.
El Yucateco hot sauce.
Tommy Buns. I heard he's
Okay.
been working his legs out
Oh, yeah.
because he was skipping leg day for a
he
while.
was, yeah.
All
He
right,
had big old arms and his legs were like chicken legs, like the pigeon right there.
Yeah.
You can't see it, but
he's our mascot
He's
currently.
got
Yeah.
a tight butt like SpongeBob.
Square pants too.
yeah, square pants. Yeah.
El Yucateco hot sauce is our primary sponsor. It is nutritious. It's delicious. You can find it at most major grocery stores. They got it somewhere finally that they didn't fucking have it.
Albertsons.
Albertsons finally got it.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah.
was.
Albertsons
Two
has a
flavors of
terrible. That's what we were
Yeah.
talking about before. Albertsons has like a terrible ethnic
Horrible,
section.
horrible.
Like,
But
it's
yeah,
the
I was there
worst.
the other day, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck! They finally have El
Wow, that's
Yucateco."
crazy.
Well, they have fantastic potato wedges. The fucking signature wedges are the
That's
shit.
Vons.
They were
That's
out
'cause
for a
that's
month,
Vons,
and
yeah.
they fucking finally got them back.
Yeah.
And you
They're
can eat
back.
those with anything. They're so
I
good.
might have to get some.
They're so good. Yeah, 360 in the air fryer for 15 minutes.
The
I don't have
guacamole
an air
surprisingly
fryer.
good,
Get the
too.
fuck out of here.
I can't spend it
Air
though.
fryer.
Oh, that works fucking fantastic because I can cook the pizza in the oven and the wedges in the air fryer, and they finish at the exact same time.
I just have a regular toaster oven.
I have an air fryer.
That's what mine is, bro. It says air fryer. It's a toaster oven.
It's just
I have an air
That's all.
fryer.
That's all an air fryer is. A
it
fucking
is.
toaster
It's
oven
a toaster oven
with a plastic drawer if you have that one. But
yeah,
mine's
that
all
one's
metal.
gay though. That
Here,
was-
you got an air fryer. Sorry.
You got-
Well, I have an air fryer and that like works totally differently and more efficiently than my toaster oven. But all I ever use is my toaster oven.
Yeah,
I don't know. The toaster oven's fine.
I think it's the same thing. It's just
Right.
it's a small convection oven. That's all that is.
It is,
It's
yeah.
moving hot air.
It just blows the
They
hot
just
air
made
out.
little mini
Yeah.
ones for people and called it air fryer. That's what's happening. So
Yeah, it's healthier. No,
Well-
you're still eating shitty food.
you know what's good with those
Yeah.
wedges? You know what's good with the wedges though?
You're still eating the shitty food.
Ranch and Teco.
But ranch is
Fucking
pretty
best.
good. Yeah, ranch and taco.
Are you still on the chiltepine? That's still your favorite?
Still my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put that in rice. That's what I
I
use
put
it.
the peen in chiltepine.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
right in the rear.
Yeah.
I need to get more than I'm out.
Don't get chiltepine on your peen.
No.
No
No
hot dicks.
I know.
I haven't had hot dick in a while.
Do we have bottles here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
there's a whole
chiltepine
bunch
up
up
there.
there.
Yeah.
I need to snag a
Yeah.
chip.
Charlie rearranges all the bottles. I had to fucking go through and like put everything back. Every time she comes to the shop, she goes straight back. She goes sauce and walks straight to the cabinet, opens the cabinet. I think it's just it's colorful.
Yeah.
So she
yeah.
has all the minis, all the stuff. So yeah, Charlie has touched your sauce when you get your hot sack for sure.
Yeah.
She had them lined out on the counter like a fucking crazy ass. I was like,
How are we picking hot sacks? Are we?
you know what? Someone just posted. We should pick one actually.
Yeah, we should.
I don't know
Me too.
unless you can browse real quick and try to fucking pick
On
a hot
what?
sack.
What am I looking at?
I'll
We'll
keep
do it next time.
talking.
We're gonna give
Yeah.
them a shout. We'll do a
All right, there you go.
Patreon shout out. We'll do a
Yeah.
proper hot.
But go to eleucatecohotsauce.com. They have a merch store. There's all kinds of cool shit you can get. We're giving out hot sacks, so we're gonna mail some hot sauce and stuff out. If you see it in the wild, please take a picture of it and post it. Like I said, homie went to Egypt with that. That was cool last
Yeah,
week,
that was-
whatever it was.
Mhm.
So,
yeah. That's the one.
Yeah.
Huh.
We
We
gotta-
didn't give. Did we give him hot sack?
I don't
We give
know
that guy?
who we've given a hot sack to. It's just in the group or on Facebook or something. I saw it. I think we got
Yeah.
tagged. You can find it. But yeah, just tag us, tag El Yucateco for sure though. So if you see it, go like all their posts, go mention us on their Instagram, go mention us on their Facebook. That's very helpful. We need them to know that we make an impact. And other than that, I don't think I have anything else. Man. That's it. That's all the stuff. Thank you, patrons, for everything. I hope everyone gets their shirt.
Yep.
If you get a new shirt or sticker or mug or whatever you got, post it when you get it. Because honestly, we haven't seen some of that merch because it's just coming out.
True, yeah.
So I've only seen like
Some of the new
shirts.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
we haven't
whatever the
actually got
next,
to see it
Yeah,
yet.
the next stuff. Yeah.
So
Yeah, because each time is something different.
a new round.
New
So-
round. Yeah. Round 2.
But thank you for everyone for supporting us, and
Yep.
thank you, El Yucateco.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. And as always, remember, don't be retarded.
Blueprints in a scripture, not a rumor mill. Pages talk physics, talk movement skill. No wings but a lift, no wheels but a roll. Magnetic flow, make a whole scaffold. Work for the spell, yeah, the corn go loud. He's signature bending schemes in the cloud. Things they meant that they lost or blown. Old world tech in the demo code. Kings went A1 before flag school wars got wild when the sky got tools. Flash your bright like a shadow on stone. Still feel heat when you stand in the zone. Go, Vimana in the atmosphere. Gold in the hole, yeah, the thunder when it is so big. Run it up, ancient engine steer. Sky dive, pulling strings, make the whole world feel. Run it up, fly the wind is in. Run it up, truth tendency. Run it up, power in the dance. And I know, but ain't got a past still dance. Same slow as the lights we see. Things purpose told on a nightly feed. As the class was blown by sound so clean. By the old one flex like a war machine. City turn blast, metaphorical burn. These pressure and heat and the signs come firm. They back at the files by the folklore. But this guy keep hitting niggas more. Till we reckon by the words who wrong. Erase the tech, keep the myth for fun. But truth don't die, it's just stay low. Keep the drum now back and the bass say dough. Who left like when the world was young? We're fire that'll shine the sun. It's just our fate, explain that scar. While the past the Lego like a warning bar. Look up, Vimana in my atmosphere. Gold in the hole, hear the thunder when it disappears. Run it up, ancient.